Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on my 2-litre TFSI engine. Today we're going to be tackling DIY injector cleaning. So let's jump into the intro and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to carry out this job. We have this little kit here from Amazon. This was £10. Now what this includes basically is a plug. It's going to go into the end of your injectors, some crocodile clips, you're going to need a battery, and the kit also comes with this little adapter which effectively is going to be put into the can like that, and then the injector should fit nice and snugly on the end here, like so. I'm also going to use a little bit of masking tape just to kind of bulk up that straw a little bit, just so it doesn't move and mess about in there. But yeah, let's get set up on the first injector and see how we get on. Okay, so this is my current setup. We've got the straw inserted into the adapter with a nice bit of masking tape there to keep the pressure. The injector is nicely snug in the hole, and we've got the plug in the plug for the injector. We've got positive on positive, then we've got negative over here. What we need to attempt to be doing is spraying this at the same time as touching that terminal to obviously build up some pressure in the injector and spray out at the same time. This is injector number one, so this is me just kind of learning how we're going. I will do some additional cleaning to the bottoms and some other bits and bobs. I might try and back flush it as well somehow, but for now, we're just going to attempt to see if this setup works, and then I want to get some funky, like nice slow-mo shots and all those kind of things. So let's just see what happens. Okay, so I've changed positions a little bit. Hopefully you can still see it okay. I feel like I need 4 hands to do this job, but I'm now kind of holding the injector in, holding the straw in, holding the press of the spray, and being able to do the post of the battery back there. And we'll try and do it all at the same time. So here goes. That's quite a nice pattern, I think. Okay, so that one, obviously the first spray that you probably guys didn't see, but it was a bit spitty, whereas this looks like, I would say, quite a nice pattern. Not that I know what it's meant to look like, but I think it's about as good as we're going to get. Nice fan pattern. We're going to try and do it again. We're going to try and get some nice slow-mo views. Okay, hopefully managed to catch some nice slow-mo views there. The good thing is so far, I think one of the tests that I am carrying out without knowing it is that these injectors aren't leaking whatsoever, because there's a lot of pressure build up behind here. Can you see that okay? Probably not. Sorry, bear with me. This is still injector number 2, but we're just going to do some not slow-mo shots this time. And I think the sort of trick is to do it at the same time. And then what I've been doing, what I did with number 1 at least, once I've done, obviously you can see the end, still quite grimy. So over here, we just have the cap from the injector cleaner, just a little bit of injector cleaner at the bottom. And we're just going to pop it in there to let it soak. So you can see it just soaking away in there, the 2 of them. Okay, move on to number 3. Okay, injector number 3 is all set up. Now, I don't know how well that's picking up on the camera. I'll have to look that back, but it doesn't look quite as nice of a fan as the others. So we're going to give this a soak in. and then we'll come back. We'll do them all again later. Make sure we're okay. Lastly, with injector number 4. Okay, so we're just going to leave these injectors to chill in a little bath of cleaner for 5 minutes or so. We'll give them just a tiny wipe on each end with a cloth or maybe a really soft wire brush. We'll see what we've got. And then we'll do the same test again and just kind of check that all of them have got a fairly decent spray pattern. But I'm fairly confident that they all looked okay. None of them were leaking, which was my main concern. But yeah, we'll go from there.
A few moments later.
Right, so after 10 minutes or so of soaking, the ends are fairly clean now. All the holes look okay. Just on a bit of a spray. Looking okay. Not looking too bad, I don't think. We'll run them through the process one more time, just to make sure I'm happy with all the spray patterns. And then I think we can probably call that a successful day. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Okay, number 3. Happy with that. And number 4. Right, guys, that's going to do us for today. I think overall that was fairly successful. Like I say, for a £10 kit that you can buy from Amazon, I think it's well worth a shot. I'm reasonably happy that those injectors seem to be working fine, so I'm happy to now put it back in the car and go from there. Next time, I'm hoping to have timing belt, water pump, all that kind of thing to start with. So definitely tune in for that. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye. We should be able to build up some pressure. That was obviously an outtake. Okay, take two. Maybe we'll try and open the injector first. Hmm.